Welcome back. Markets looking lower this morning, but Facebook certainly one to watch. Take a look at the shares this morning. The company reporting a strong fourth quarter last night, easily topping analyst expectations. Company's revenue up a staggering 51% year over year in the quarter. It was not all good news for the company, though. A jury sided against its Oculus brand in a lawsuit, ordering it to pay $500 million to game maker ZeniMax. Joining us, Wall Street Journal chief economics correspondent John Hilsenrath on that. John, good morning to you.
Good morning, Maria. It's all about tech yesterday and today. We've got Amazon coming up later, and it looks like they're going to pump out blowout numbers, too. You know, it's amazing to me that you have companies like Facebook and Amazon, which are at such a huge scale already. Amazon with almost 1.9 billion users around the world, and it's pumping out 51% revenue growth numbers. To be that big and growing that fast is just a really transformative.
You're right. We talk about Amazon a lot because it is incredibly successful. I mean, look at the stock today and look at the business getting into all different industries. What do you think, Peter?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it, that the very month that Amazon takes over from Macy's as the #1 seller of apparel, there's a changing in the guard there. The thing that strikes me is Amazon went public exactly 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
And that stock is up 42,000%.
Since the IPO?
So if you put $1,000 in, it would be 420 grand today. I mean, it's been an extraordinary company, way beyond e-tailing. And the thing I saw in a research report recently that I liked is somebody said it's a great company, and by the way, it does not compete with Amazon. So it's becoming a benefit not to be in a competitive view of Amazon. It's a real force.
You know, it reminds me a lot of Walmart in the 1990s, in that Walmart wasn't just a retailer. It became a logistics powerhouse. The way it built its warehousing networks and technology to move products. That's what Amazon is really leading the show right now. They're investing so much in robotics and warehousing and getting products to people overnight. They're more than just a retailer. They're really at the vanguard of logistics transformation.
I want to point out that Walmart actually just rolled out a free shipping program for every single order, and you don't have to like pay a subscription fee. Minimum $35 purchase, but free 2-day shipping to anybody in the United States. So Walmart. Walmart has enough heft, at least on the retail side, to try and compete with Amazon. Maybe not the apparel selection, but they're even focused on that. You saw that over the holidays. And like Kate Spade bags.
They've got to come up with things like free shipping.
Right, exactly.
They're on their heels because Amazon is where it is. And we didn't even talk about original content.
Well,
it's also competing with movie companies.
They're behind Manchester by the Sea and some of the Academy Award nominations, and so they are really looking at this world in a very broad gauge.
It's incredible. John Hilsenrath, let me ask you, any thoughts from the Fed meeting and what you heard from Janet Yellen yesterday? And then I want to ask you about this meeting with the president on Friday. Several CEOs headed to the White House tomorrow. J.P. Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon among them, Bob Iger, Walt Disney, Dr. Toby Cosgrove, as well CEO of IBM, Ginny Rometty, and Larry Fink from BlackRock. What are you expecting?
Well, on the Fed meeting, they're in a wait-and-see mode, and what I find most interesting and what I've been debating with colleagues about for the last few days is whether the Fed is on a collision course with Donald Trump. Janet Yellen thinks that we're going to have around 2% growth over the next few years. Donald Trump wants 4% growth. You know, if we get this faster growth, is the Fed going to accommodate it? As far as what the Fed does next, I think really a lot depends on the jobs numbers. We're going to get pretty good wage growth numbers on jobs on Friday, and that could move the Fed towards its next rate increase.
Yeah, we got a great ADP number, that's for sure.
On this, the CEO meeting, you know, this president has made a lot of promises that he's going to cut back regulation and that he's going to achieve tax reform. And I think the market has been very excited about that. At some point this year, we have to see whether he delivers. I think one of the things you have to think about with this whole visa debate and immigration that's going on, immigration debate that's going on right now, that's more regulation. It's not less regulation. I wonder what kind of pushback he's going to get from the CEO meeting on that point.
Well, that's probably the one sticking point for sure. Real quick, Peter.
The one thing that I think is, you predicted accurately, I think there's going to be a war. It's coming between Yellen and Trump. She sees growth at one way, he sees it another. Inflation is coming. It's going to be over the dollar that they fight, and it's right around the corner.
Wow. All right. John Hilsenrath, good to see you, sir. Thank you. We will see you soon.
Thank you.